Hello and welcome to Judgement, the apocalypse survival simulation game. This game is very much like RimWorld, but rather than being a space colony, sort of in the frontier, it's a apocalypse type of event. It involves both technology and the occult. It's very interesting. It's releasing on Steam very shortly, so let's get started here. Actually, I think it might be releasing today, the day that you're actually viewing this video. So we can pick normal difficulty or beginner. This is a more casual. We're going to go normal because, well, what's a game if you don't, like, die immediately? Like, losing the first 4 attempts. That's fine. I tried on beginner difficulty, and it was really, really simple. So we're going to try here on normal difficulty. But it's like RimWorld in that you start with 3 colonists. You've basically survived the apocalypse. You know, a bunch of demons and devils came down and are destroying the world, and you're in the middle of a forest, and you are survivors. And so these are our supplies. This is our total nutrition value, so that's all we have for food-wise. This is how much drinking water we have. These are scraps, and then these are our research points, and this is our occult research points. So what it wants us to do is to build a log cabin with food table and bed. Survivors choose their own tasks once created, collected. There are many. So basically, it's sort of like RimWorld. You set up priorities and you set up tasks, and the survivors will choose what they're going to do. To create a construction or crafting task, open the build or craft menus. Okay, so we can pause time by pressing the space bar, or you can pause it over here. Building. To create tasks, some objects allow dragging to fill an entire area. Certain objects can only be built in certain locations, and available positions are highlighted when placing the building. So, wants us to build a cabin. So we can either build a small log cabin or a big log cabin. Let's build the small one to start with. Yeah, right there is fine. Just telling us movement. It's just giving us basic tutorial stuff. We need to build a log cabin, and the other thing we can do is set tasks. Oops, no. Let's create tasks. Where's the inventory? Maybe we'll get to that in a second. So Rich is going to start building that. We could actually chop down some wood here because we're going to need wood going forward, so we might as well chop down whatever wood we can there. Everybody's going to chop wood because it's our only task. We also need to build a bed they wanted us to build. And basically, a log cabin has like 4 spots that you can occupy. So with one of them, we can occupy a bed. And I think it wanted us to build a crafting bench. So workbench, is that right? Let me just see, what's our mission? Oh, food table, sorry. Wants us to build a food table. Food table only takes 1 slot, so. And can we see how much wood and stuff we have? Inventory. Yeah, so we have 50 wood right now, which is not bad. We're going to need another cabin, probably. We should probably build one soon. We'll build another small one right there. Because we're going to need the space to put stuff. And we can look at Grace. She has no task. She has no weapon. She has no skills, and this is where you can choose the priorities. Okay, needs. In order to be efficient, need to eat and sleep regular. Survival nutrition level decreases over time. Hungry survivors will visit nearest food table to satisfy their hunger. Raw food is inedible. You must prepare meals through the crafting window. Survivors get tired over time. Drinking water is required to survive. Okay. So this is her priorities, her needs. She's need, build, scientific, and she has no bonuses. Let's pause time here for a second while we look at theirs. She has a crafting bonus and a combat bonus. And Rich is farming. So nobody's a real good scientist, so maybe Grace will become our scientist. So we need to build experiment table, and we'll put that over here. Maybe we'll put in our new... We'll build an experiment table, and we will build a workbench also, because we're going to need those anyway. And there we go. So her priorities for Grace, we're going to actually put her scientific research above build. And so that looks pretty good. Andy's a crafter. So for Andy, craft is just a below needs, and that's fine. Search debris, mine. And so we'll let them go here. And so there's metals. There's stone that you can mine. And there you go. So at the food table, destroy food table, no, we don't want to do that. We don't really have any, we just have bread right now. So we can't really make anything. Can we build a farm? Not yet. We can build a well, but do we have a well around? There might be a well around. Okay, we have a well. It's way over there. That's okay. Crafting. So we've got a craft bench. Let's see what we can craft. Salad. We don't have any vegetables. We can craft a club, and we can craft a bow. So let's go ahead and craft... 2 clubs and a bow. And let's chop down some more trees. We definitely need the wood, so I'm going to actually chop down all the trees here. So all we have going on right now is tree chopping and research. So if we go into the research tab, we're going to get points. Some research subjects require materials that cannot be crafted before the research is unlocked. These materials can be obtained in scavenging missions. For advanced materials are scavenged from farther locations, usually protected by stronger creatures. Some materials can only be found in special locations, such as hellgates. So, if I remember correctly, so this is basically the skill tree. More things will unlock, and some things aren't fully unlocked. So the game is still in development, so not everything is fully unlocked. But to really get started here, we need 10 science, and we can unlock the farm, and that's something that we definitely want. We want that so that we can start growing food. And there we go. We're getting close to that. They'll chop down some food and some trees. And one of the other cool things about this game that's a little bit different than RimWorld is you can go into the map view here and click a location to see enemies and loot, scout to reveal more, send scavenge missions to retrieve valuable materials. Sometimes strangers in trouble can be spotted, so you can find survivors. So you can actually go to other locations. So you can go and scavenge, or you could scout, right? So I could send people to other locations, and you can speed up the game speed, of course. We could go here and we can get some wool, some bread, and some medicine, but there's a lot of... Oh my god, is that 7? I hope that's only 1. Because when I played it on easy, it was like, you know, there's only a couple of little imps at places, right? So this is a lot more difficult, and I'm a little frightened, actually. This game might not go very well, because I didn't make it I didn't play much, so we need to go back to our base view. So you can basically send your guys out to scavenge locations, but right now we really only need wood, because that's all we can build. Like, that's all we can craft really is stuff out of wood right now, and we can make scrap from stone and wood, but we can get scrap from scavenging, so that's not a big deal. What's Grace doing? She's sleeping. She was tired. But I think we probably got our farming done. So now it wants us to build 2 vegetable farms. So we will set up a build. To build a vegetable farm, we need stones and a lot of wood. So we definitely need to get some stones going. So we'll get mining some stones as well. And does Rich have a different priority farm? We'll call it mine. Okay, so he has mining over tree chopping. And we'll keep Grace doing some science while they're gathering. But we definitely need a bunch of stone to come in, so we'll just speed this up. And we can build 1 farm. We'll put it, say, right there. And somebody will build that. Somebody will have priority build. Does Rich have priority build? Can't remember. Farm, scientific, and then build. Okay, let's do that. And then she'll stop her science, and then she'll go and build the farm. Research point wise, she has 23 of 120 that you can spend wherever you want. So we could get woodworking, or we can save up for cooking. Unlock sandwich, unlock stove and wheat farm. So I think the where it's got a question mark, I think these are not finished in terms of technology in the game here. But you can scroll over and you see first aid, knives. We need some metal. First aid, bow making, so we can make a better bow. Woodworking allows us to make a sawmill, which will then allow us to make a furnace, which will allow us to make stone houses. Not sure what the difference of a stone house is. And metal mine, and then composites, and then of course you scroll down and you get machines. And so there's definitely going to be more soon. Oops, and you can scroll in. But we'll go back out of here. Sandbags, training area. So you can build a training area and train, basically train your combat skills. Better cover and blocks movement. So you can build some defenses. And of course that's to learn occult, but we need clay to do that. And do we have clay on the map? A little bit over here. Okay, we have a little bit. Okay, so we're planting. Do we have enough to build another farm? We are short on wood. What is this? Food is running out. It is running out. Right, so you can assign people. It's fine. We definitely need more wood. That's a definite issue here. So we're going to cancel the stone. We're going to make wood a priority. Excuse me. And water is running out as well. So we can make fetching water a priority as well. And somebody will do water. And we could unlock cooking, which allows us to build the stove, a wheat farm, and bread. So let's do that. And we'll see what wheat farm takes. Clay. We need clay and, of course, way more wood. And we need clay as well for the stove. And scraps. We have scraps, so we can do that. We might want to set up some clay mining. We'll do 3. Anybody go get water? Anyways, priority water, build, farm, craft. So nobody has priority water. put fetch water above her. So she'll go get some water. He's going to mine up some clay. And yeah, wood is always an issue. So I'm just going to constantly have... I'm going to definitely chop down all of this forest. We don't even have that much wood on the map. But I guess we can plant trees, I think. I don't know how long it takes to grow. Trees in real life take a long time to grow, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take here. But we'll plant some trees here because I haven't actually done that. And we can build another vegetable farm, which is good. So she's going to plant the trees. And she got some water. We're still running out of water. This farm should keep you fed. Did we not craft clubs already? Pretty sure we did. Okay, we did craft clubs already. Wants us to scavenge a nearby location. But there's also a stranger who requires assistance. But currently... So she has no combat. We'll give her a club. Let's give Rich the bow. Where's the other person? Andy. Andy's sleeping. We'll give Andy a club as well. He's our only combat guy. Chick, sorry. Andy's a chick. Survivor is hungry. Alright, I think she's going to get food. We'll let them get food and wake up, but then there's it looks like there's a survivor here with a couple of minor demons, so we will go there once people get some rest and get some food. Alright, we need to send some people there. Let's let her get some rest. And what's he doing? Is he getting food? Oh, he's getting some rest too. Alright, we'll let him get some rest, and then we will head out. Chop down some more trees. Yeah, wood is like a huge issue. So we'll go rescue a survivor, hopefully. I'll show you how combat looks in this game. But as you can see, it looks a little bit like RimWorld, but it's got a little bit of a different feel to it. And I think you're going to see a lot of games kind of like RimWorld because it's such a great game. So, and I like the apocalypse theme. All right, so I think everybody's ready now. We'll pause it, go to the map. We will send rescue. We'll send everybody. You cannot leave your base completely undefended. Okay. Andy is our combatter. Grace. Grace, you'll stay behind. Going with 6 bread. And I think we just wait. Grace will get some water here. We'll speed it up, and then when they get there, it'll... yeah, there we go. There are hostile creatures nearby. Eliminate nearby enemies to complete the mission. In combat, survivors are controlled directly. Survivors attack enemies within their range, but do not move or chase enemies unless directed to do so. Left click survivors. Okay. So basically, this is their range. That's Andy's range. This is so that's Andy's range. This is Rich's range. He's got the bow. But what we'll do is we'll just move them through the map here, and we can retreat. If things go poorly. Hopefully they don't. So far, nothing. Guess they're in that corner or that corner. Still nothing. Wow. Where are they? Guess they gotta be over here somewhere. Oh. Get her, Andy! Yeah. So you can direct them to attack specific people, but hopefully he can't hit her. And there we go. Took him out. We got some sulfur, and we got Stacy. Oh, it's a chick colony. Okay, so they'll come back. And scavenging is pretty much the same thing. You just, instead of, you know, coming back with a colonist, you'll come back with something else. Oh, she's a builder. Okay. Needs building. Perfect. Mine, chop trees, search debris, quarry, train, fetch water. Fetch water is down on the list, but that's okay. We got somebody fetching water right now. We don't really have anything to build at the moment. All we can build is trees. That's because we have no wood, basically. We would like to build a wheat farm, but we're going to need clay, wood, also scraps. Stove also requires clay. So, all right. So we need clay. We have some clay over here, but I don't. Is he going for the clay? Okay, he's going for the clay. So we're getting some clay, so that's good. We got a little bit of water. Wonder if she's going to keep doing water, Stacy. Food is running out. We have 15 bread left. Wow. Oh, we got some tomatoes. So what we can do is, oops, we can craft our vegetables into salad. Someone will craft it. I don't know who has priority on crafting. Needs craft. Okay, Andy is our crafter. So yeah, she's crafting away. Lettuce is not as good as bread in terms of nutrition. So they're going to have to eat more of it. So it'll be nice to get better food coming through. And research-wise, how many points do we have? Oops. We got cooking. We've got 25, so we don't have a lot of points. Animal rearing. Get a sheep farm going. Distilling. We need alcohol to get started, so we'll have to do scavenging to get that. We'll be able to get an herb garden, so we can make pasta. And we can make a sandwich, but we'll need bread for that. So we definitely need the stove. So they want us to scavenge a nearby location still. Okay, before we wrap up, let's do a scavenge mission. Let's see. Let me pause time here. Okay, this is base camp. Some bread, medicine, and wool. And we have 4 imps. Werewolf. Hides, herbs, scraps. I say we go for the hospital. So we can look for survivors, or we'll scavenge. We'll scavenge. We'll send Rich, Andy, and we'll send Grace, and we'll leave Stacy behind. She's our newbie, and we'll send them out. And Stacy's going to do some mining. There are hostile enemy creatures nearby. Flanking and cover. Okay, let's grab them. I don't think anybody got any combat from the last thing. Let's go through here first. Oh, we got to go around. Go through here. This map looks almost the same as the last one. We can't go through there. Okay. So you can use the barrels and stuff as defense. Wonder if they're going to be over here again. Can we get through there? Nope. Okay, hold on. Let's pause for a second. Stay there. Wait, I want Andy to stay right there. Shoot him, Andy. Look out, Andy. Oh, you're getting killed, Andy. Rich. I'm calling him Andy, but he's Rich. We got some flanking going on there. Rich is hurt. But we got sulfur, we got wool, we got some medicine, and we got some bread, so it's not too bad. I don't know what the sulfur is used for. Occult rituals. So they'll come back. Stacy's getting us some clay. We got a bit of clay now. We can build sandbags. But again, wood is an issue. So I guess I got to set up the old chop down the forest. So yeah, that is Judgment Apocalypse. Was it Judgment Apocalypse Survival Simulator? It's kind of a long name. They should have just went with Judgment Apocalypse. I think that would be a better name. But anyway, I really kind of like this game. Very RimWorld-ish, which is a good game. So can't go wrong there. I don't know how long these trees will take to go. What's the maturity? 100, and they're 24, 15. They're not taking too long. So if you plant enough trees, I guess, you'll be able to chop them down. I think there might be something in water ritual. I think there might be some ritual in here. Resource finding, water ritual, summoning, harvest ritual, crops faster, mutate body. So there's a lot of cool stuff to do. We have done none of the occult yet, so maybe next time we'll build a circle and do some research. But I hope you enjoyed this episode so far. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. And just remember, survivors are tired performers, food is running out. We'll pause again. Just remember, this game is in early access, so there will be lots of changes before final development, but you can find it on Steam, and all the links are down in the description. And yeah, if you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Until next time, are out.